University of Arkansas. I am Dr. Hestekin with the late night show, Happy Hestekin. Tonight's topic is wind energy. We all know that our university, city, nation, and state and world could use more efficient energy sources. And wind energy seems just to be the right medium. Yes, it does. Okay, wind energy is more... Wait, hold on. This seems to be a good breaking point. How was everybody's weekend? Did everybody use thermodynamics and eating breakfast and riding in the car and playing with their dog? Oh, okay, so where was I? Okay, yes, wind energy is among the most significant and rapidly developing renewable sources. It involves the conversion of wind energy into a useful form using wind turbines, commonly referred to as windmills. You guys don't seem to be quite interested today, so I'm going to tell a joke. Hold on, I have to think of a good one. I have one. Why didn't the chicken ever make it to the other side of the road? No answers? Because it was at absolute zero. Okay. You guys don't get it. But I know I'm funny and you guys say I know it. Okay, so anyways, well at least there's still wind energy. Wind energy only represents about 1.5% of the worldwide electricity right now. But this percentage is rapidly growing and has doubled in the past 3 years from 2005 to 2008. Okay, well, now let's go to my wife, Dr. Krista Hestekin, in the studio for a briefing on just how this wind is converted into usable wind energy.
Well, Mr. Dr. Hestekin, it's really quite simple. We just take the kinetic energy out of the wind. That's the only part that we can convert into mechanical energy, right? So there's the energy in and the energy out. The energy in is the kinetic energy from the wind's velocity and air density. But it's not possible to convert it all into wind energy. Some energy has to remain in the wind for it maybe, to stay wind. But then the energy out is the energy converted by the windmill's turbines into mechanical energy, along with the remaining wind at a lower velocity and therefore less kinetic energy. But how do we calculate the power in this wind energy? Well, like I said, mention the density of the air, the turbine blade diameter, as well as the velocity of the wind. You can see here that if we multiply the density of the air by the square of the blade's diameter times the cube of the velocity of the wind times a constant, we'll get the power in the wind. Thank you, Mr. Dr. Hestekin.
Well, thank you, Miss Dr. Hestekin. This wind energy stuff seems pretty cool. It must be like 99% efficiency, right? Okay, well, looky there. We have a caller. Can we get him on the line? Hello? Who's there?
Hello, my name is Albert Betts, and I have been studying turbine efficiencies for a while now. You have made some very interesting points about wind energy. However, they are not all accurate. See, I have discovered a formula that proves that the maximum efficiency a turbine can achieve is 59.3% of the wind's energy. Dankeschön.
Well, thank you, Dr. Betts. Wind energy may not be a 99% efficiency, but it's still pretty darn cool, I would say so. I think we have an expert lined up for an interview. Let's go now to Becca and Elizabeth to see what they have found tonight.
Good morning, Dr. Finn. How are you today?
Fine.
Good. I just had a few questions for you. When and why did you become interested in wind power?
Why became interested in wind power? We have to go back to the years 1974 to 75 when we had an energy crisis in this country. And I was one of many young engineers down in Dallas, Texas, working for TI and Alvarado. And this sort of sparked our imagination of really how to obtain energy. We had no grid problems. We had gasoline problems. You could get only 10 gallons of gas, and you had to get it done before 10 o'clock in the morning, gas the next day. And there was always a queue in line. People were waiting in line to get gas. And so several of us began to do certain projects out of our garage. Big engineer being created, we began to look in terms of what's available. And wind has been around for centuries. Well, man has pretty well always used wind drying various types of grain. So wind's been around, and everybody's seen the wind pumper up in water. And this country, we built something like 6 million wind pumpers in this country. We've added one time 600,000 more up in the water. So that's how we got interested. Wind is this is a natural.
It's my understanding that you have your own wind turbine at your home. How long have you been building it, and could you describe it a little bit for us?
Well, the one I had in the home that I'm co-generating with the grid, I've had it up and running since 1995. But my first wind turbine I built was in 1975. It had a really fantastic of 12 watts of power. It was from a bicycle generator. Probably in my career as a hobby building wind turbines, I had probably built about 25 different wind turbines, and I probably had modifications well over 100. So I have tried everything from the transmissions to the different types of generators, from permanent magnet motors to induction generators. I've tried all types of blades, propellers, rotors, brakes, siding, you name it, all the various aspects of wind turbines. But the one I've really been looking at is in terms of cogeneration, is being able to generate, since the Public Utility Regulation Act in 1978 says that you can cogenerate with the local utilities. There's some safeguards that you got to put in, but it is feasible. So I'm really just pushing the feasibility. Because in 1985, I was sitting in the Texas Tech Library, and I came across this book with wind energy. It says, this is how you build one. So that was 1985, and I didn't get around to it until 1995, so 10 years later I had started. So, yeah, I've been, my first one was built was just to try it out. I have improved on it, improved on it, improved on it. And a lot of the particular parts that I've had, starting in 1985, I still have the same turbine, even though it has changed with various designs, and it's still working.
Thank you, Becca and Elizabeth and Dr. Ernest Fan, for the wealth of information. I know I'm looking forward to the future of wind energy. But before we go tonight, let's check out a demonstration that we have set up right here in the studio. Okay, today we have created our own demonstration of a windmill. In this windmill, we have created it to get 43% efficiency. How this works, the wind goes through here and does this and keeps going, and it goes to the control panel, as you can see, and it comes out on the other end as an electrical outlet. And then you can plug up different things to make it work. I'll show you. The wind goes through here like this. And then that comes in and you plug in your phone or whatever device you have right here. And plug it in. As you can tell, it does not work. But after the wind goes through it, it comes on and it works just like that. It's electricity. That is our demonstration for the day. Well, looks like we're getting done with this broadcast just a little bit early tonight. This has been Dr. Jamie Hestikin reporting live from Late Night with Happy Hestikin. That's it. And be prepared for a quiz next week.